I think a lot of people have been really been thinking about how it is getting back to a real trade show again. And we are here at Printing United, and of course we have to learn a little bit about the Innovation Days, Stefan. Hunkeler Innovation Days in February 23. Will it take place this time?
Yes, for sure.
There's no
There's
stop
doubt,
now?
No doubt, we go through. No. Pandemic is over, and Switzerland is very open and liberal like the US, and we will do it, absolutely. And we hope that thousands of people are coming to this wonderful event.
Here, with all due respect, you come and see a lot of different technologies and different applications, but when we get to Innovation Days, it's actually about digital print and finishing, and that is more or less what everything is about, right?
You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's absolutely concentrated under 1 or 1.5 roof. You see all the technologies, all the leading companies, the vendors and partners, and over 100 exhibitors show in our production field. You will find these solutions. And the interesting thing this time will be we are more and more the next step of automation. And that means that when we go to the next step, that we also connect all the whole process-oriented production from the beginning when you order the paper and the consumables until the finished product, inclusive logistics. And you will see that in Lucern.
So that means basically that when everybody's talking about workflow automation, it extends the already from the order product begins to it actually ships.
I mean, it always was a part of the process, but now you get much more much more automated, much more easy to operate for the operators. It's very easy to set up and control the production.
One of the things I spoke to your colleague Paul about just before was like, if you look at the market, it seems very much that when you look at Hunkeler, it came from maybe, I know you did a lot of other things, but it also came from the trans-promo and the transactional market, and now it's commercial print and the entire digital transformation that we see. It seems that your machinery is really on the edge of really helping the converters and the PSPs to get into the digital workspace.
Yes,
right?
our big advantage is that we were now 100 years long in the graphic arts market, in the production market. So when it came up, the digital printing in the late 80s or 90s, then we were, of course, we had both experience, and that helped a lot for digitalization, digital print on demand, and traditional finishing. So that's why we are here where we are now.
Yeah, and one of the things I can't help think about when we look at the journey, because again, congratulations on your 100th anniversary. I have been studying a little bit because I know that you're also publishing a book about your history, and I can tell you that it's funny because when you say 100 years, of course it sounds like a long time, but when you put it in perspective, thinking that okay, there was no internet. Yes. The planes were just starting. Your good friends from Müller Martini made cars, right? Yes. I mean everything was just so entirely
you don't
different.
have to go back 100 years. Look what happened in the last 20 years. Yeah. When I started 25 years ago in the company, and today it completely changed the whole market.
It must make you proud to be in a family that has been so influential in the market. I mean, if you look at the machines you have here, and I can tell you, that we film from a lot of different companies. Your equipment is everywhere.
Yes. I mean, we have to have high quality. We have to be very innovative. We have to be very supportive. So, as a Swiss company with the highest salaries in the world, or one of the highest.
I thought Danish were high.
Yeah, okay, maybe the Danish is also.
Should we fight about that? No, we don't.
No, but I mean, not in Eastern Europe or somewhere.
I know,
we do really develop our equipment in Switzerland, and that's really challenging. But we have to bring out perfect quality, perfect support.
I also think that when I look at equipment, I think that it's always like innovation, where does it come from? It comes, of course, from customer demand, but it also comes from being a market leader, where you take initiatives and decisions, where you think, okay, this together with your OEMs and your partners and your customers, of course, can drive the next generation. And we are here at, it's 8th generation.
Generation 8, yes, Gen 8, yes. No, you're absolutely right. That's also one of our business secret. We are connected very close to the OEMs, to the vendors. We are in a very early stage in R&D with them, so we should know now in the next 2 to 5 years what is coming new. So we have also started development.
I get jealous now because I want to be the one that knows what comes, but you know it, right?
And it takes more than 20 years and you have to be very confidential
and trustworthy. Also in that relationship.
Because you are in competition sometimes with the different OEMs. They are in competition with each other, and we really will manage that we are open for the customers. If you want our solution with this printer, we are neutral as a Swiss company.
And for those who don't know Innovation Days, I mean, it is, as I said, one of my favorite shows. Basically, for those who don't know, it hasn't seen, I think it's actually hall 2 where you have the printing equipment, right?
I didn't understand the question.
I mean, is it hall 1 or hall 2 you have the printing machines?
We have 2 halls, 6,000 square meters, and hall 1 is half is catering, 900 catering seats where you can get free food and drinks, and the other half is info booth and smaller booth, and the hall 2 is the main production hall where you see all the printer vendors in the same booth size.
So you have like all the print OEMs lined up, and then on the other side of the aisle you have all the finishing equipment.
Yes, and we have connect different systems together, from waste evacuation to connectivity to drive the production.
And that means that when customers come and want to buy, let's say they want to buy a printer and they want to do it for books, for example, then you can basically go and pick what machine you like, and you can go and see the Hunkeler and the Müller Martini or the Horizon
the
solution.
Different vendors, absolutely, and that's right, that's absolutely like that.
But that is what I like about, because that is one of the things that drives my interest from the industry, is that you actually see equipment at work, because end-to-end solution is extremely important, and that I think has been for you since the beginning, right?
Absolutely, and now it comes in big steps. Digitalization and print out or coming out, no matter if it's packaging or if it's what else for papers. And what you see is these 30 lines we show in with our 30 Hunkeler lines there. Wow, and they are some are connected to each other, and this is really interesting. And these 30 solutions are all customer based. Really? So there's test data like from them. Yes. So it's real production. They see real what goes afterwards into production to Australia or to Mexico or to elsewhere.
That's nice.
To US.
And is there anything like new? I mean. We look forward to cover it, because we are working very closely with you on both covering your premium partners, but also to have talks with customers and specialists and all the people that comes to the show. Anything we should be prepared for that I don't know yet?
You know a lot, and I mean, we will not invent the wheel again. We will continue our way, as I said before, more automated, more connected. These solutions, you will see a lot of new innovations, and also from our partners. They will also show interesting new stuff, I can guarantee you.
See, now you're teasing us even more, right?
Yeah, well
that's your job. That's your job, right?
You have to see it. And the one who cannot attend, we have the digital environment, so they can access to certain solutions.
So, Stefan, you got a cue here, and that was not the speaker at Printing United, but you got a cue from Matthias, right? Yeah, so, what have we missed talking about?
No, I think it's said everything. We started registration from November 2nd.
Yeah. That is important.
Yeah, that's important. So just after a fantastic Printing United, I have to say thank you to the organizers. It was a wonderful exhibition here in Las Vegas.
Really good, right?
Looking forward to Lucern.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.